not picking up signal when I go anywhere away from the house. So I'm glad I'm back at the house now and it's working. And yeah, Dee Dee is not doing well right now. I ended up with a really bad situation of vertigo yesterday. I don't know if you guys have ever had vertigo. It's where suddenly everything is just either rocking or spinning around you, and it's a feeling you get kind of in your head. I'm on day 2 of it, and I was at the ER yesterday. They gave me meclizine. It's like a seasickness pill that's supposed to kind of settle your nausea and make you feel a little bit less off kilter. Um, Meclizine does make you a little sleepy, so I haven't taken any meclizine this morning, but I might at some point. Um, I'm not feeling good at all, y'all. Not at all. This was like back when I had the virus back a couple Octobers ago or whenever it was, where your head just feels like it's full of something. I don't know what. Just feels like a fullness in your head. And it's not a good feeling. The only thing that helps it, believe it or not, is bouncing on the rebounder a little bit at a time. Just that bouncing motion seems to straighten out the head somehow. I don't know how that works, but so what is vertigo? Vertigo, apparently what I have is called V BPPV. BPPV. Benign paroxysmal something vertigo. It basically means that there's crystals in your ear, like your cochlea, I guess it is, the little thing that looks like a seashell, kind of. And those crystals are supposed to, I guess, travel down into the tube. It's like a semicircle tube, and then be absorbed somewhere. Well, with vertigo, your crystals build up. There's a lot of them, and then I guess they can't be absorbed as easily, so they just sort of sit there and block the opening, and it makes you feel super dizzy because one side of your ear is telling you, oh, yes, you're standing up straight. The other side is telling you you're like tilted. So your brain is perceiving that as like seasickness. My foster mom says she pretends she's on a roller coaster and rides the roller coaster waves or roller coaster bumps, hills. Yeah, I don't like roller coasters, so that doesn't do me any good. Um, was not able to take my walk today, but I did walk to the mailbox and put my mail in there for the mailman to take it. So I did that much. I'll only stay on if people are. Oh, shoot. I'll only stay on if people are going to chat back because I just don't have the energy to carry the whole conversation today. Like, really. Like, if I've never had the energy to carry the conversation, I seriously don't today. So, if people are just going to listen to me babble, I probably will not stay on long, just so you know. It's not a guilt trip, it's the truth. So, I woke up this morning and everything was still very shaky and out of whack. But I did eat some breakfast. I ate my cereal. I ate some broccoli, not mixed together. That would be gross. And then I got a phone call. I took the phone call, and then I got up. I walked to the back room. I rebounded for a few minutes, and I was like, "Oh, I feel better on the rebounder. It actually kind of calms my brain back down so that I can see straight." But you can't walk through life bouncing like this. Obviously, that's ridiculous. So I thought, well, I'll go outside and see how I feel outside, if maybe some fresh air would do me some good. Well, I'm out here and not really changing things much. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you guys know I did my live stream yesterday. I was happy-go-lucky, just enjoying the outdoors, getting some good exercise. And then, like, what I did was I have this like exercise ball in my room, and I sat down on it and I like laid back and stretched my arms out over my head to try to crack all the vertebrae in my back into place. And that worked. It felt really good, but apparently at the same time it loosened those crystals in my ears and did whatever vertigo does with the crystals in your ears and made me super dizzy. I went to the ER, drove myself there because Matthew doesn't drive. Told him he needs to get his license. I hope eventually he listens. I'm not getting any younger. Otherwise, I'll have to take ambulances when I go to the hospital or drive myself, which sometimes you can't. But thankfully, the hospital's pretty nearby, so like literally around the block. So I drove myself there and they gave me meclizine and they took some blood work. All my blood work was normal. So those of you that are worried about, well, it's that awful plant-based diet she's doing. No, it's not. Plant-based diet's doing good. My blood work is very normal. All of the blood markers are exactly within range, other than the one that said I had an infection, which the doctor didn't seem remotely concerned about. He said, yeah, but that just marks off these other things, and the other things look fine, so we're going to say you don't have an infection and go with that. I said, okay, that's fine, whatever. But I still feel like crud. It's very overcast today. Let me show you. See the sky? It's just like really cloudy and kind of grayish, blue. Not very nice today. Looks like it's going to rain any minute. If it does, I will go in the house, of course, but I won't probably be here much longer on the live stream unless people start talking. So, oh, hello, 6 people. I just noticed I got 6 people in here. Anyway, Vertigo sucks. I'm just going to put it out there like it is. And for KCL's sake, Vertigo is crap. Okay, I said the word. Now you can go around making videos about, oh, Dee Dee said crap. Oh, she blocked me for saying the word. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Right now I feel like that. I just don't care. I hate feeling like this, y'all. I really do. You know me. I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I like enjoying the outdoors. I love looking at all the colors and taking my walks and stuff, but I can't today. I'm just like, ugh. Everything's just kind of not steady. And it's like no matter what position I change into, I feel like garbage. Sitting down makes me feel really lightheaded and dizzy. Walking makes me feel icky. Hi, NR. Good morning. Who's NR? Anybody know who NR is? That's a new one. Welcome, whoever you are. How are you? How is life? Hopefully you don't have vertigo or never have. Never will. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's absolutely terrible. It just makes you feel sick to your stomach all the time because everything's so shaky and just foggy. Ugh. I feel better when I close my eyes so I can't see anything. But I don't want to go through life with my eyes closed. Who wants to do that? And, you know, they always say, oh, it couldn't come at a worse time. There is no good time for vertigo to come. It's awful anytime it comes. Horrible. I'm trying to get a job right now, and I probably couldn't even work if I did get a job. I can't focus. I can't see straight. I certainly can't type. I can sort of voice to text a little bit, but that won't work on a job. I just hope it goes away soon. So, yeah. I got your message, Anna. I understand. No problem. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Ugh. I did weigh myself this morning. No, I'm not feeling good, Weedsy Bat. Thanks for asking. This just walloped me like out of nowhere. It's terrible. Well, not out of nowhere. I shouldn't have leaned back on that ball like that. It never bothered me before. Who knew? Maybe the crystals hadn't built up enough in my ear for it to affect me, but yeah, I'm almost 99.9999% sure it was that ball exercise I did, laying backwards over the ball. Because they tell you if you have vertigo and like you go to bend down and you're looking down, that will trigger those crystals to come loose from your ear. So when you bend down, you need to look up like this and just kind of bend down, like keep your head up and reach down with your hand like this. But don't look down while you're bending down because it'll start it up. Oh, I've gotten vertigo for years, but not this bad. Not to where it just literally made me queasy and I can't function. Some of those weird cheepy sounds from the birds. I wonder what kind of bird that is. I like talking to the birds. Anyway, it sounds like their mating call because I heard another bird in the distant tree doing the same thing. So, yeah, maybe there's birdies about to be born eventually here. Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, I just want to feel better. I'm so tired of this being knocked down. I just want to feel good. Stupid Satan. He's always trying to attack me and shut me up. It won't work. It won't work, Satan. You can attack me all you want. It does kind of sound like a hawk. You're right, but I think it might be a little tinier of a bird. Can't tell you. I don't see it or hear it anymore. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, thank you, NR. Appreciate that. Need all the prayers I can get for sure. Yeah, my foster mom went in to have her eye operated on today. I'm praying that she can see when they're done operating on her eye, not that it makes it worse. Like they said, it could go either way. They could either end up with her blind or they could end up with her seeing. I'm believing for seeing, for sure. I really am concerned about her. It's like one of those days, you know. I haven't even journaled for yesterday. I haven't finished logging my foods in for yesterday. So I need to go do that too in a little while. I just wanted to touch base with you. I don't usually make live streams except on Tuesday, but when you're down and you feel like crud, what else is there to do, you know? Just talk with your friends online. Oh, I think the bird flew over there instead, that's why. Wonder if we have any cucumbers. Let's go see. I feel like a sick version of Mr. Rogers right now. Here, you can say hi to Michi, maybe. There. Say hi, Michi. Michi. Hey, gorgeous. And there's the Momo. They're always right nearby me. Wherever I go, they follow. Like the Pied Piper. Alright, we're going to walk. You'll see how unsteady I am on my feet. Let's go look at the plants, boys and girls, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to have a little music in the background. Oh, look, a baby tomato is growing. Some more tomatoes and another tomato. Eventually, maybe those will be ripe and red. That's what we hope. That is a gladiolus plant, not a bachelor's button. I don't know that my bachelor buttons actually bloomed, so who knows. This is a squash plant of some kind. I don't know if it's ever going to actually come up. It might. Another tomato plant with little tiny flowers on them, but I don't think it's going to grow. I'm going to try to pollinate it. Pandora told me I should take my finger and like wipe the pollen onto my finger and then put it on the other flower, I think is what she said. So that's what I will do. Maybe it'll grow, who knows. There's my lettuce right there. Not much of it. some beets. Cucumbers. This is my favorite plant because it always yields good. Oh, hi, frog. You scared the tar out of me. You're fine. You can stay there. You don't have to move. Cucumber. Gonna pick it and bring it in. I've been getting so many cucumbers, guys, for this little tiny cucumber plant here. Any more? I don't see any more. Nope, no more, but that's a nice size cucumber here. It's a good size. And then we got some peas right here. Here's a pea pod. Ooh, look at that. It's got some little peas in it. I didn't get many peas this year. Everything's all kind of twisted. It's like the only... Well, I got a little pea pod down here. A couple of them starting up. But yeah, they're tiny. But nonetheless, something grew, so that's cool. Then we got these big whomper things. These squash. Don't know if they're edible or not. I'm not sure. Any of you gardeners out there might know. Hi, Mav. And we got some teddy squash over there starting up. Anyhow, thank you for the one thumb. I appreciate that. Gonna go in here in my little gazebo. And there's my cucumber. Yummy. That'll be good for lunch, with my lunch. Ugh, just not feeling good, guys. Not at all. And look at the wind blowing. It's crazy. Hi, Mav, Mav. Come on in, boy. I think it's gonna rain, guys. I think it's gonna rain hard. Get to watch the kitties squabble here. Mav says, not gonna fight with me. Hi, Patty White. Hello, how are you? I'm just seeing what the cats are gonna do. They play fight. They don't hurt each other. I'm glad. There was a time when they were pretty vicious. Somebody's over at the neighbor's doing something. Loading up the wheelchair for her mom. Must be heading to the doctor again. Poor lady. She lost her leg from diabetes, not eating right, not taking care of herself, that sort of thing. So she goes to lots of doctor appointments. Anyway. I don't know, guys, what to talk about. What's happening in the world today? I can't wait till I feel better. That's one thing that's happening in my world. I feel like crud. Can't wait till this week is over. Maybe I'll feel totally better by then. Look at Mavi's going after Momo again. Almost over there. The little prowler. What are you doing, ma'am? He's like, I'm gonna swat her in the tail. No, I am not coming down with something. I have vertigo. Really bad. I was at the ER last night getting meclizine, getting blood work done. All the blood work was normal. I was diagnosed with BPPV, benign paroxysmal something vertigo. Comes from crystals coming loose from your ears, and not being absorbed properly and floating around and makes you really dizzy. It makes your eyes do this little number or sometimes like that. It just makes you really off kilter. I don't know if my eyes are doing that right now. I can't tell. Are they going back and forth or are they straight? I can't tell. I can't see my own eyes. I could videotape it probably and watch it myself. I did that yesterday and they were definitely doing that little back and forth number. Ugh. There is a surgery you can get, like if it's really bad, they can take a bone plug. It's called a bone plug. And they put it in your inner ear canal. And what it does is it keeps those crystals from doing whatever they do. And then you're not affected. Your balance isn't affected by the inner ear at all. So no matter what's going on with your ears, it doesn't affect your brain's perception of it. Yeah, it's not fun. It's very dizzy. I don't like being dizzy. I thought I was having a panic attack because I was just like having trouble breathing and catching my breath, and Matthew was pushing me in the wheelchair into the place. Well, vertigo usually goes away on its own over time. But if you have the BPPV, it can go like long term, which is why they eventually do the surgery so that your ears don't perceive your balance. I don't know if you knew, Patty White and other people here, that your ears, your inner ear is what detects your balance, where you are in space, basically. Like, are you standing? Are you sitting? Are you tilted? Are you straight? That sort of thing. So when these crystals come loose, it skews your balance really bad. Yeah, it's obviously not a picnic. So I'm not liking it at all. I feel best when I'm just laying still in bed, not sitting up, laying down but not flat, kind of slanted, and just kind of turned to the side and laying perfectly still. A lot of times, like when your kids have ear infections, they'll like walk into walls and fall over and stuff, and they'll tell you it's because the ears, the inner ear, is what controls the balance. So kids will have tubes put in their ears for ear infections and such. I've never had tubes in my ears, but I have had ear infections. I'm pretty sure quite a few as a kid, as a child. Ugh, so anyway, yeah. Looks like Mav gave up on stalking anybody. I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the day. I can't really do a whole lot of anything today. I'm hoping I can write later on to journal and track my food and stuff. That's what my hope is. I like to stay up to date on my journals. I was watching, I think it's America's Got Talent, one of those talent shows. And there's this guy named Gabriel Henriquez or whatever. Yeah, I'm just going to be chilling out, exactly. And Gabriel Enriquez can do what's called a whistle tone. I can't do it to show you, but very high pitched singing tone, sounds like a whistle melody. And oh my gosh, this guy is incredible, y'all. I'll try to post it on the community page. He's been singing for a while, I think, but he definitely deserved the Golden Buzzer and whatever accolades he got. He could definitely be the next American Idol or Talent on America's Got Talent or whatever it is. He's very amazing. There are lots of really good singers on there. There's one girl that was blind that sang one of her own songs and then sang what is it? Sorry seems to be the hardest word, and she was amazing too. I can't remember her name. She's an Indian girl, and she has the hijab on, like the the headscarf and everything. But she plays piano and sings absolutely amazing. So many amazing talents out there. I love hearing talent. Singing is beautiful. And they were singing like Whitney Houston songs. Very nice. Um, I like to sing too. I might just take this time and do some singing. Because I don't have to see to sing, right? I think I could sing with my eyes closed. Let's try. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Or must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. Yeah, I could sing with my eyes closed, I think. Takes a lot of breath. Ooh. It's amazing how when you use your breath, how dizzy you feel. But it's kind of worth it because I like to sing. One of those things, you know. Aw, thank you, Patty. Yeah, I love Whitney. Rest in peace, Whitney. Sadly, some of our best talent is taken advantage of to the point where they just can't handle it anymore. I get it. Totally get it. I like singing a lot of church songs. I like Mariah Carey, like Whitney Houston. I like some of Britney Spears' old stuff. Uh, I even liked some of Madonna's old stuff. I don't like the new stuff. I don't like the pervy, disgusting, putting yourself out there like a piece of meat type songs. I like love songs. They're nice, romantic songs. Well, romantical is my word for my husband all the time. Like, oh, you sound so romantical. Because we talk real goofy like that to each other. I was looking at my messages real quick there. Anyway, I would like to know though, like about our YouTube people on here, friends, frenemies, whatever. Has anybody on here actually seen a resolution to any of the conflicts that are on here? I'm just wondering if I missed something that actually resolved and came to a compromise or whatever. Anybody seen anything like that on here? Or am I right that it never gets resolved and it's kind of a big waste of time just to chit chat back and forth for the sake of, I guess, proving your point or whatever? Dropped my cucumber. Ugh. Anybody at all? Have you seen anything? Maybe even on another channel or different section of YouTube. I used to go on Norgis's channel. She's a Christian lady. And I never saw any type of conflicts on there at all, let alone any that didn't or did get resolved. She doesn't have conflicts on her channel. They just have like prayer requests and talk and stuff like that. They don't really ever have to resolve anything. So even on that channel, there's nothing either way. No, no arguments that don't get settled. No arguments at all that start up. So Just would refresh my heart to know that somebody actually solved their problems or came to some kind of agreement at some point. I would love that. I even thought about going on my channel and telling people, come on up and try to resolve your issues, and I'll try to play mediator. Yeah, that would make perfect sense to me, Weetsy Bat, too. I agree. I mean, unless you're going to bring up their name positively. Like, I've done that recently. I've brought up people's names in a positive way to say, hey, I see this strength in you. Because I really do want them to listen and, focus on what I suggest, because I think they'd be happy. And other people would be happy with them. And it would kind of remove all of the past stigma and angst against the person. I don't know, a lot of people have hurt me, but I don't hold grudges because it doesn't do me any good. It just makes my stomach upset, makes me feel icky like I feel now. Not that I've held any grudges, but I just see no point in it. I just move on. I don't know. Back when people were attacking me, I had my husband over here saying, don't say anything, don't retort. Don't fight your battles. Let everybody else fight your battle for you. You just stay silent and watch what happens. And he was right. I didn't have to say a word. Other people jumped to my defense. So, I had to somewhat fight in a sort of sense, but somebody else just kind of jumped in and said, hey, this isn't true, or this is the case, or whatever. So hopefully those people that are at odds with each other have somebody to speak up for them if they ever decide to hold their peace and stop fighting. I don't know if they will. Okay, I'm gonna walk in the house now. Ugh. Bring my shoes in. I got 2 pairs of shoes out here I didn't bring in the other day. Okay. Look at Maverick. He's like, Mom, where'd you go? Look at that little face. Oh, Mom, where'd you go? Come back, Mom. He's so cute. All right. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I don't have much more energy. I think I'm gonna go lay down, but I just wanted to touch base, let you know what's happening with me. I will try to come back on when I feel better and let you know, hey, I feel great now. So glad that's over with. That was terrible. Not at that place yet. Soon I will be. So I will talk at you guys later. Um, you have a great day, everybody. Do something fun. Keep me in your prayers for sure and your thoughts. I appreciate that. And let you know about my foster mom too if she's able to see again. I really hope so. It's been pretty miserable for her not being able to see out of her one eye. So yeah. Look at our cucumber. It's so good. Thank you, Weetsy Bat. Thanks for coming in, PW, P to NR, sorry, Patty White NR, Weetsy Bat. I appreciate you being here and chatting with me. I hope I'm better soon too, but maybe I'll get better if I lay down and rest my eyes a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Be blessed, everybody. Shalom.